Long Live the King. There's a lot of key changes and stuff in this song, so I'm going to keep it as short as possible and just show you what's happening and cut to the chase. I want to keep this video short, so I'll have a chord chart below for you if you want to check it out and go deeper into this. But there's a lot of key changes in this song, so we'll do this as expeditiously as possible. Also, I'm getting over a cold. Apologies for the horrible voice, so let's roll.
The king has lost his crown. Was up, but now he's down. A shame because he reigned. He was a man of such renown. He fell.
Okay, so there's 3 key changes here. And typical kind of Kershaw stuff. So we start off with a D chord, but you're just playing a, which is just the open D against the A, the fretted A here on the 2nd fret of the G, and you have a stab. The king has lost his crown. Dun, 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 dun. So our first key here is either F sharp minor or A, however you want to look at it. You could even look at it as D major in a way, but I think it's really more coming around the A or the F sharp minor. So we start off with a D. The king has lost. It's really A to B minor. His crown. F sharp minor to A. Okay. So, but you're just playing the dyads, which means it's a 2-note chord rather than a triad. So the root is actually not being played by the guitar. You're getting this like, so instead of an A power chord, you just take that low A away. You're playing the middle 2 strings, very ZZ Top kind of a style thing, and you just have that dyad. So partial A and B chords. Okay, you could be a total nerd. And no one would like you and say, well, that's really an inverted D chord with the 5 in the bass. Yes, but it's just a dyad, and the tonality we're implying here is A and B. Okay, and then he plays the F sharp minor dyad here with those 2 notes. Okay, so you start off with a D. The king has lost his crown. So it's F sharp minor to A twice. F sharp minor to A, and then key change, then it goes to A minor, to C, C, D, A minor, B minor, G, C, G, C, okay? So then we move to A Dorian or G major, one or the other. It sounds more like A Dorian to me. I say A Dorian because it's got a major D. D major rather than a D minor in there. So the chords then go, again, dyads. C, D, A, B, G, C, right? So dyads, A to C, there's your C right there, up to D, and then A, B, open strings in the middle, 2 strings, that's our G, to C. Okay, that's our modulation there to A minor, A Dorian, or again G major if you like. And then from there we modulate up a minor 3rd, okay, to E flat. So that's again C to E flat. So you just use the dyads again. Back down. And then the last part, you repeat E to B flat twice by going, and then power chords the last time. All right, so all the way through you get right? Very cool. And he's also doing more of a... So he's playing it with a chunky kind of a rhythm, so you're gonna have to just practice that to get that rhythm as dialed in as you can, okay? So then the band kicks in and we repeat, not exactly what he just did there, but we go up a half step, okay? So we're gonna go into the key of B flat / G minor when the band kicks in. So let me find that and we'll do that.
He fell upon his head, was taken to his bed, and there he fought it all for naught, and now the king is dead.
All right, so there we go to a G minor to a B flat. So open middle 2 strings. There's your B flat. Those 2 chords are the intro to Out to Get Me by Guns N' Roses. Oh God, how's that go? I remember it goes something like that. Gosh, it's been so long. It's also tuned down a half a step. But anyway, you get... which is exactly how we had it before, just a half a step up. Okay, step up. C, C, B flat, G, B flat, G minor, B flat, and then minor third up. So we go up to D flat. Okay, so E flat, C minor to D flat, but then another key change, D flat down to B, which gives us a key change to E major really, because it's the 5 chord of E, and then up to E, down to C sharp minor to B major, C sharp minor to B major, but the second time it's, so the whole thing goes key change, D flat, key change to E, and that takes us to the chorus. All right, so there's 5 key changes, 6 key changes in that first or 6 keys in that first verse. Okay, so then we go to this into the chorus. Let's find that. Oops, let me scoot back. Okay, so the chorus goes to stays in E major, and we start on the 4 chord. The king, long live the king. E to B, to do his thing, and then another key change to F sharp major. We go up to C sharp major. Long ding dong the bells that will ring. F sharp major. All right, so a lot of key changes. And then that takes us back to, which is where we started really the song. So F sharp minor back to A. We repeat that whole verse chorus, okay? So the second verse is exactly the same as the first. And that takes us to a little interlude before the sort of solo, I guess you could say. Okay, so here's the second chorus. One thing I like about this song is there's no wasted time. It's a really straight ahead. It's a short song. It's 3 minutes. For Nick, that's kind of short. I really like the way he did this. Okay, so Okay, now listen.
A king for a day. A king for a day.
Okay, so there we repeat the intro to the verse. And a trick that he does a lot is his solos will often substitute for a verse, especially if there's a key change in the verse. And he'll come back in with a third chorus that will only be the last half of the verse. I'm trying to think of an example. I can't off the top of my head. There's a bunch. If I can think of some, I'll put it in the video, an overlay or something. But so here what we're going to do is we just play the first part of the verse, and we change the chords slightly for the solo part, but when we come back in after the solo, we're going to be in the G minor B flat portion of the verse. Okay, so a kind of a Kershaw trick here, a good songwriting tool. So we start off with that. Let's just go back and do that again. So this part. So the chords under that are A to D, D to B, and G to C. So you get one. All right, and then the solo, which we'll listen to now. Let me find that. So the solo is so he starts on a C, and he walks it down what to me looks like either the C Lydian scale or the A Dorian scale, because there's an F sharp there. C, B, A, G, F sharp, D, C. So you could say that's the same thing as G major. You'd be right. But he's playing that over an A and a D over F sharp chord. So the A is insinuating minor. So if you listen to those chords, he's playing it over again. Listen. Listen, A minor, D over F sharp, G, C. So the solo thing goes. All right, and what's going on there is we have the chords that he's actually playing it over, I showed you. What they really are is an A minor to a D over F sharp, and then to a G, to a G over, to a C. So let's just play those chords under the solo one time real quick. A minor, D over F sharp, G, C. Okay, so if we look at this and we break it down, the first time he plays that lead line, we go down from C, B, A, D, G, F sharp, E to D. So that is not D major, because there's a C in it, but it does fit with A Dorian. We talked about this earlier, right? So there's an F sharp in the key of A Dorian. So A Dorian is the same as G major, same notes. There's an F sharp in there. So to me, that sounds like he's playing A Dorian, A minor to D over F sharp, which is A minor to the major 4, which is Dorian, okay? So we go, that first time is A Dorian. The second time is G to C, which is G major, and you get, right, which is, it's a straight run down the C major scale. right? And then as the song comes back in, we go G minor to B flat. So you can hear there's a B flat held at the end. Listen. Listen. All right. So we come back in the verse on the key change from C down to G minor B flat. Okay. And the verse that kicks in here So I made a small mistake, but hey, that's life. So he comes back in with that normal part of the verse, okay? And then the end of chorus has extra few bars of the E major portion. So we listen to this. Keep going. There we go. Listen. Okay, a great ending, very clever ending. So, ding dong, the bells that never ring, and then so what he does there is he does the re-intro, bum, bum, F sharp minor to A to B, but then B to F sharp major to end on an F sharp major chord. So if I play these all as big chords here, you can tell it's not really a minor chord ending, is it? Listen. I don't know about that. I think that's a major. One more time. To me, that's a major at the end. So it ends on a beautiful uplift, right? If you listen to the lyrics, it really matches. So you get that, and then, but it's really a F sharp major. So just super clever, super duper clever. So there we go. Another Kershaw one in the books. Cheers.